being here today for the grand opening and ribbon cutting celebration here at the CSB Behavioral Health and Wellness Annex here on Monroe Avenue. So we appreciate you being here. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce Kathleen All. She's our president-elect for the Chamber Board.
Well, thank you all so much for coming today. What an incredible turnout for this ribbon cutting and your new Annex location, additional location. I just want to say thank you so much for the services that you guys provide to our area. In a world that is hurting and in an area that have many citizens that just need assistance, need positive influence, positive direction, and role models, we just certainly appreciate the services that you provide here for us. Thank you.
Okay, Tom Sabo with the City of Covington.
Thank you, Teresa. Just standing here reading through this, and COVID-19's impacted not only our community, but statewide, nationally. There are so many things still going on as a result of people being infected with COVID. It seems like there's more mental health crisis than we've ever experienced that I can remember. And I think we can attribute some of that to COVID-19. I think it's a great facility. I know y'all will do well with it. I can't find Ingrid. I know she's in here somewhere. Right there. Doing a good job, Ingrid.
Thank you.
I couldn't find it.
Thank you.
You know we're always here to help you.
Yes. Okay, and Jeff Urban is going to say a few words on behalf of the town of Clifton Forge.
On behalf of the town of Clifton, congratulations on your new building. It's beautiful. Clifton Forge, if in any way can help you, let us know. And you know, we all want to thank you. Clifton wants to thank you for everything you do for all the community. Thank you.
And Terry McClung's going to say a few words on behalf of the EDC.
On behalf of the EDC, we really love your new place here. We appreciate all you do, all your services. I'm sure you service countless number of people in your numerous places. So we appreciate all you do. And if there's ever anything you need, Ingrid, you know how to get a hold of me. Thank you.
All right.
I'm going to
again,
go for Ann.
okay. Well, I wanted to just acknowledge that we thank everyone, our local elected officials, for being here, and I also wanted to acknowledge that Senator Deeds is here this afternoon as well. So, Ingrid, I'd like to introduce
You have a couple words you want to say, Senator Deeds?
Yeah, the most important thing is that COVID has challenged everything we've tried to do. And our goal long term is to build the best public mental health system in the country. And we got to understand that the public system only serves about 2% of the total need. But this annex is going to allow the Alleghany Highlands to provide valuable services, especially to young people. And we've seen in COVID, the biggest group that suffered through COVID have been the young people. You know, and the reality is every aspect of government was challenged with having to provide services through COVID, having to provide educational services, but the way those were provided weren't necessarily the best way to deal with mental health of children. And so we've got some huge issues coming out of this pandemic, and this is going to better situate the Alleghany Highlands to provide services to those people. So congratulations. Thank you.
Okay. So, good evening. We're excited today about this Behavioral Health and Wellness Annex, and the idea behind this annex was first entertained because we were growing and running out of space in our clinic across the street. Then there was the pandemic. We were doubled up in many of our offices, and our clinic setup just didn't allow us the opportunity to spread out and social distance. So first, I want to thank our board of directors for always supporting and believing in us. When we have a vision and it involves the community, they're always our biggest cheerleaders, and they're there to support us. We have a few of them here today, and I just appreciate your support and thank you for coming out. Next, I want to thank Tommy Garden, Dizzy, and Matt for selling us this building at a reasonable price. When we were looking around for space to spread out, we have a building behind our clinic, but we knew that would be a huge undertaking to take that building, which is a shell, and convert it. So I talked to Tommy and them, and they sold it to us for a reasonable price. And we also received some grant funding to get the furnishings and all that are here in this facility. I also want to thank Rick Martin and Ray Mace. They were the contractors who brought this project to completion, and I believe Ray is here today, and a lot of the work that you see here in this building was done by hand by Ray. So I think he deserves a hand clap. And I'll just tell you a little bit about the building. We didn't have sophisticated blueprints. We didn't have a sophisticated plan, but I came in here and met with them and told them what our vision was, and they said, okay, we can do that, and they ran with it. So I do appreciate all that you all have done. Rick couldn't be here today with us, but we also want to let him know we appreciate all that he's done. Last and certainly not least, I want to thank our staff who's played a major part in this building. This includes our maintenance staff. Lee Nichols, he's our maintenance man, and he does a lot for us agency-wide. Admin, we've done a lot of things with funding, just requesting grant funds to purchase things. Leadership team who's been over here in and out to make sure things were done from a regulatory standpoint and also from a licensing standpoint. And we have a special recognition this evening. We are honoring and naming our conference room for Ann Dean and her parents, the Morshes. Ann has been a board member for over 20 years, on and off. And she was appointed to the board in 1992 and has held almost every office during her tenure. Both Ann and her parents have supported the CSB financially each year by providing us funds to our Client Assistance Fund. For those of you who may not be aware what the Client Assistance Fund does, we serve a lot of folks who don't have the funds to even pay for their light bill. Some of them are homeless. And our Client Assistance Fund, we started out by doing some fundraising with a recovery walk, and we take donations, and we help people in the community, not just for mental health, developmental disability, and substance use services, but we help people to give them what they need. It might be food, it might be just somewhere for the night to stay. And Ann and her family has been graciously, for years and years and years, providing us with donations and funds to support that fund, and it wouldn't be possible today without the Deans and the Morshes. So we want to honor them today. I know they're not here with us, but we also want to honor you, Ann, and we want to thank them for all that they do for Alleghany Highlands Community Services Board. So if you turn around and look, we have a fund here. And I'm going to So now we have time for you to talk.
I'm holding back tears and you want me to talk. What an honor, what an incredible honor. It has been a privilege for me to serve on the board of CSB for so many years. I've been on and off. And to see the growth that this agency has made over the years. There are certain services that we're mandated to provide, but somehow the agency always finds out where the needs are in the community and finds a way to start programs to meet those needs, even though they're not required by the state. And I think that this building is going to provide so many more opportunities, particularly for the young people, the veterans, so those programs can really be expanded and we can meet some of the critical needs that those groups of people have. And again, I am so totally caught off guard by this, but thank you very much. It means a lot to me.
Thank you. We also have some other board members with us today. Robin Mears, Sweeney, okay, and we have Teresa Johnson, Stephanie Clark, Nolan Nicely, and did I miss anybody? Right. You have anything you want to say, or is everybody good?
I do want to, go ahead, Ron.
Oh, well, I just want to say what an honor and privilege it's been for me to serve on this board. From a personal level, I have had family members that have used this facility and other facilities, so they do bear importance to what we do in the community. And it's so great to see this turn out here today to support that.
And we look forward to continuing to do the best that we can do, and with your support, we can certainly do that. So thank you very much.
I would like to say that we want to thank Ingrid, our CEO, because without a vision, the people perish. And so Ingrid had a vision, and she wrote it, she made it plain with the staff, this group of people, our law enforcement that are here, and all of you who sit in places where your money is so important that you give to this community. This community services board is necessary. It's not just necessary, it's important. It's not just important, it is what we need to keep our community intact and to further the growth of those who are struggling in mental health. So we say kudos to you and thank all of y'all.
We're still taking pictures.